Hey, hello, welcome. Friend, in this video we are going to learn update commands. So as we know that update command is used to update the value in table. So whenever we require to change the value of any record in the table, we will use update command. So let's begin. So here you can see that as we know that update command comes under DML, it means that whenever we will use update command, that the values. So once we will execute the update command, whatever changes will be done with that of help of that command, that can be rolled back, as update command is not auto committed. So whenever we use update command, we have to do commit so that it cannot be rolled back. So let's begin and see each and every point. So here you can see we have some records in the table. So if I will query the table, you can see in this table we have 5 records. And suppose I want to change the value of that KL Rahul, right? Suppose this is the first record. In the first record we have email as klrahul@gmail.com. And suppose we have requirement that we have to delete, remove all the emails from this table. So what we will do, we have update command. Update, we need to provide the table name and the set command. Update table name set, it means that for we have to update this column and we are going to set what we need to set. We need to set this email. I will copy the header. Email is equals null. Simple. So what this query will do is that this query will update all the values in the column of email for this table without doing any validation, because I have not done any where clause here. So what it will do, in the table whatever column value have in the email column, that will be replaced by null, and whatever record is present. So we have 5 record, all the 5 record will be replaced. So here if you will see, I will enter, you can see 5 record updated, and if I will query again, you can see all the record doesn't have the email, and all email is has null value, right? And as I told you that update command is comes under the DML operation. It means that we can roll back. So if I will use roll back, whatever data we have previously, the same data will come back. So here you can see the one rollback, and if I will again go to the query, you can see we have all the data. So here we will learn how we will use update command simply for updating all the records for a particular column. Now here if we require, we need to update the column, that the column of email column for record KL Rahul. So now here I want to change that email as klrahul@gmail.com to rahul@gmail.com. So what we need to do is that again we need to use update command. Update, we need to provide the table name, and we'll use set email and is equals to whatever values we want to provide. I want to provide as Rahul at outlook.com, where for that record, for this record only, if we will not provide the validation here where clause, it will update all the values. I just don't want to update all the values. I want only update the values which have the ID as 1001 or a role as MCA001 or name is Rahul. So let's example for adding the name as Rahul. So I will copy the column name, and I will use where name is equals to this value KL Rahul. So as this is a string value, that's why I provided in the single quotes only. So what this query will do is that this query will update the value in this table. What value? So it will update value or set the value of email column to these values where name will be KL Rahul. So once I will execute here, let me pin these results. Once I will execute, you can see one record updated. And if I will go and run the query, you can see that the first record KL Rahul and change that Rahul at outlook.com. Previously we have KL Rahul at gmail.com. And suppose here this is the simple example where we can use update command to change the value in table. So here we change only email column, right? And suppose if I want to change the name as KL Rahul to Mr. KL Rahul, what we need to do is that here we have to use update x table name. So I will directly make a copy and paste here. Table name set name, right? So I will just copy the name here. Name is equals to what name we have to provide? We have to provide Mr. before that name. So we have concatenated operation. So what we will use? I will use Mr. and what value? Mr. I will concatenate with the name where from, sorry, where I will use, suppose ID is equals to 1001. So here ID is equals to 1001. So what it will do is that it will update the table for the name of name column, and it will make the name column values as Mr. dot space and whatever value in the column. So in the column his name, so it will be Mr. dot space KL Rahul, where ID is equals to 1001. So if I will execute here, you can see one row updated, and if I will query again, you can see the value is changed to Mr. KL Rahul. And suppose we have to do the same with each for all the records. So what we need to do is that we need to use same thing, and by instead of using the where, we will use direct. We will not use any command. So what it will do, it will update this table, and it will set or update the name as Mr. dot space and whatever name is there. So it will go update record for all the records, right? So if I will execute, you can see 5 record updated, and if I will query again, you can see all the values updated with Mr. This is the simple example where we can use update command. Even we can use we can update multiple columns in a single way. So suppose we have to update email and name also, right? So here what we will use, we will again use update command, and we'll use set name is equals to, suppose I want to give as whatever name is there will be name, and in last I want to concatenated uh, emp, suppose space emp. And so if we want to do the changes or do update another column, we need to provide comma here. So this will be the first column name, and name value will be name and the concatenated emp, and now second column that email. So I will copy the header, and email is equals to what values we want to change. Suppose in email I want to add Mr. in prefix, so I will use Mr. dot and whatever email values we have. Now once I will execute, it will update all 5 row, and if I will go and check the value, you can see both column have changed. You can see Mr. KL Rahul EMP, Mr. Sachin Tendulkar EMP, Mr. Dhoni EMP, and here you can see Mr. Rahul at outlook.com, Mr. Ramesh at outlook.com, Mr. Dhoni at outlook.com. This is the basic way we can use the update command. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel, and don't forget to like the video. If you have any other queries, you can make a comment. Thank you so much for watching.